About 2 years ago, I made a script for Beastars, which is an anime. You've probably watched it. I don't know. Essentially, it's a terrible script. The script itself on Google Docs has 89 spelling mistakes. Yeah, it's not good. But I thought I'd make it. I don't know why. It's, as I said, it's terrible. But I think it'll keep you guys entertained in the meanwhile while I actually work on a big video. It's my 3 favorite games of all time. I'm trying on it. I'm actually going to give it a go to make it a good watchable video. I don't know. It's something I've wanted to make for a long time. But yeah, that's not what this video is about. Have fun. Hey everyone, I'm Kit Kat. And today I'm talking to you about Beastars, one of my favorite animes that was recommended to me by a friend. And I just kind of wanted to talk about it since I really enjoyed it. And I don't think it gets enough love. So it's a better way to promote it than to put on my free subscriber channel. Beastars is an anime about animal-human hybrid creatures and the struggles of high school. But I'll talk about that later. For now, I want to focus on the art. The main art style for Beastars is 3D cell shading, which, in my opinion, is a beautiful art style and a great design choice on the Beastars team's behalf. You know, in fact, 3D was a good design choice since it adds the greatest effect of realism to the animals while also seeming arty enough, if you know what I mean. Now, I must reveal my bias towards cell shading. It's one of my favorite 3D animation styles by far. I mean, one of my favorite games is TF2, and the entire art style is based around cell shading. But that's not the only art. I mean, look at this. We got style changes for dreams, large expressions to portray emotion. What more do you want? Okay, let's slow down here. Let's take a breather. This guy looks nothing like this guy. These two are in the same species. They look nothing alike. Well, except brown, like bunny, jackrabbit, bunny, jackrabbit. It's just really annoying when I watch a show and every single character looks the same. And I think it'd be especially hard for animals because there's not much difference in animals. And for them to pull it off this well, it's just astonishing. Like, you could put these two side by side and I could tell them apart. Not just because one's a guy and the other one's a girl either. Now, I know what some of you are saying, but Kit Kat, 3D anime is nothing compared to 2D. Not only is 2D classic, but it looks better. Of which I have to say, you're completely right. There are no reasons to watch Beastars. What the fuck am I saying? 3D is like objectively, it's like subjectively better. Of which I have to say, you're completely right. There is no reason to watch Beastars just for the art. Which is why you should watch it for the story. Or as I called it before, the struggles of high school. Don't worry, there's more to it than that. Although, I'm not gonna lie, the base story is a bit cringe. Like, how many love that can't happen stories can we get? Like, Shakespeare did it first, and he died like 10 years ago. But this one's different. It's a lot weirder. And the main conflict, if we get together, I might eat you, is not so stupid. Not just as a refreshing change, but it's also a lot more impactful when it's like, we can't get together. But we kinda can, and instead, it's we can't get together because we can't, you know? That's only the main story. Very much because I don't want it to be spoiled, but love triangles. Yeah, one of those. Trust me though, it's not too impactful. It's also a nice little thing I haven't really seen anywhere else, and that's all the main characters having their own little stories that add to the main one and develop the characters past Bunny, Wolf, and Deer. Present Kit Kat, this has been done again. This has been done again in Odd Taxi. To be fair, Odd Taxi hadn't come out at this time, and in my opinion, like this is a little bit shade thrown, I believe Odd Taxi is better than Beastars, although I don't know. On one hand, Odd Taxi is a much nicer, more condensed story, and like Beastars is good, but there are a few anime tropes. And although the 3D art is nice, I do prefer the art style of Odd Taxi. But they go hand in hand. I feel like they're just as good as each other. I do prefer Odd Taxi though. If I had to watch one again, I'd watch Odd Taxi, but that might just be because I've watched Beastars like a lot of times, and I've watched Odd Taxi once. Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, I haven't really talked about the main characters now yet, have I? Should get to that. So there's 3 main characters, with Legoshi the Grey Wolf being the main character, whose pretty much everything revolves around him and his relations to the other two. Haru, the White Bunny, who all you need to know is small, and where all the conflict with her comes from, whether it be her brain or with the people around her. Louis is a deer, a red deer, and the leader of pretty much everything. He gets the girls, he gets the main role. He's a bit of an egotist, but excusable, especially considering that his life kind of sucked. If you know, you know. Personally, I found the social issues that it raised really interesting. I think Beastars portrayed a universe where you had to constantly fear for your life really well. Like, how you feel knowing that you could be eaten at any moment, and you're expected to casually converse with the very people who could eat you. This one was inevitable from the start, but prejudices being present, like, oh, this is just glorified furry porn. I disagree, and I see where you're coming from, and the porn aspect of this show adds to the show, which I believe is the reason enough to add it. Well, that wraps up what I have to say. This video was short, but it's good since it ensures that I haven't given too much info. No. What are you still doing here? Go watch Beastars. Oh my god. Okay, 2 likes and I'll redo this entire thing. 2 likes and I'll rewrite my Beastars review. I don't want to do that. Okay, everything I said, just disregard it, okay? I don't believe, like, a few things here I agree with, but most of it is bullshit. Most of this is like, alright, it's enough for me. I'm sorry you had to watch this, I'm so sorry.